Welcome to SmackDown. I'm Jim Ross, your host at ringside, along with Jerry the King Long.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your old pal HuskyDork, welcoming you back for episode 25 of my SmackDown Shut Your Mouth season mode. And last time, well, your Husky hero has given in to the dark side, let's face it. After so much that has happened, it's time for a change, so your HuskyDork aligning himself with Vince McMahon and Ric Flair. So on the heels of that big heel turn, go ahead, let's start with SmackDown.
I've had a lot of people this week wondering, HuskyDork, why did you do what you did? Why did you side with Vince McMahon and Ric Flair? Well, I could be like any other cookie cutter bad guy and say, well, I don't have to explain why I did what I did. But you know what? I'm not one of those guys. You see, because I got a lot to get off of my chest, and I'm going to do it right here, right now. So I've always been a man of integrity, a man who tried to follow everything by the rules. When I first came here to WWE, I didn't want to rock the boat. I just wanted to do well and hopefully learn or at least earn the respect of the superstars in the locker room. And instead of earning the respect of the guys in the locker room, I earned their scorn. Was it because of something that I did? No. It's because, well, maybe I don't have the prototypical WWE look. Maybe they don't like the fact that a 400-pound man can climb all the way to the very top of this industry and become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Now, there's a lot of guys who can't make that claim. A lot of bitter people that can't do it. So I go through Sunday Night Heat, and I beat everyone in front of me. And I get to SmackDown. And I get opportunities. And I fail at those opportunities. And there's no one to blame but myself for that. But then I start getting on a hot streak. I start winning match after match. And that's where the problems begin. Problems with guys like Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Undertaker. The so-called old guard, the legends of the WWE, who just can't handle a young guy, let alone a fat guy with agility, getting to the top of the business. And you know what? That's fine. Because at the Royal Rumble, I got my shot. And no one could take it away from me. I made the most of that opportunity by beating Brock Lesnar so bad he couldn't answer a 10 count. I was the champ. I held the WWE Championship in my hands. I was the man. And then Hogan happens. Now, it's cool to face your idol. I'll give you that. It was an awesome experience. Even after going through getting beat up every week, getting hit by a tractor trailer and everything, I finally get my one-on-one chance with Hollywood Hulk Hogan. What I always wanted. But hey, Guess what? Here comes Steve Austin. Hey, bud, it looks like the NWO's coming after you, son. Why don't we go ahead and why don't we be a tag team at WrestleMania and main event WrestleMania together, defeat the NWO together? Yeah, because that's exactly what you want. To steal my spotlight on the biggest night of my entire career. You want to not share my spotlight. You want to take it for yourself. And when I told you that, no, man, I want to face Hulk Hogan by myself, I had to beat you down in order to get the message across because you wouldn't take no for an answer. So that's fine. So then, finally, I get to WrestleMania. I beat Hogan. And then you know what? I get some dude who hasn't been around for months on end coming out and demanding the title shot. Mr. Hotshot Hollywood, The Rock. For months on end, I've been facing Brock Lesnar. I've been facing Kurt Angle. I've been facing Chris Jericho. I've been going up against DDP and Steve Austin. I had to earn my way to getting a shot at the WWE Championship. And then here comes Johnny Hollywood on the ramp. Been gone for 6 months. And now all of a sudden, he wants a title shot. And he gets it. Just pisses me right off. Hell, if I knew that, I would have done that day one. I would have stood up on the ramp screaming, "Hey, I want a title shot!" Like you, Rocky. Mr. Johnny Come Lately. Even then, that's fine. Alright, whatever. I'm the champ. I'm willing to take on all comers. But then we get the Backlash. And it's going to be one-on-one HuskyDork versus The Rock. WWE title on the line. But no, hey, take a look here. Here comes Steve Austin down to ringside. Because Lord knows he can't be out of the main event scene. He's already got the #1 contendership in place. But no, he wants to enforce his will on the outcome of the match. Mr. Hog in the spotlight. And you know what? That night, I'll give it to The Rock. The Rock was the better man. He pinned my shoulders to the mat, and he earned the championship. And that's fine. So we're coming off of King of the Ring. I'm the King of the Ring. I go through 3 grueling matches to not just become the King of the Ring, but also get a shot at the WWE Championship. And I finally get The Rock one-on-one for the WWE Championship at Vengeance. At Vengeance. How apropos. I get to face The Rock and get my vengeance. But then, a week before Vengeance, Steve Austin comes out. "Well, hell, son, I got my ass kicked by The Rock, and I just can't live with that. So, HuskyDork, I want to face you one-on-one for the #1 title shot, #1 contender song." Well, no, Steve, that doesn't work. I don't see that as being fair. I don't see that as being honorable. You lost, fair and square. I saw you laying on the mat crying that you lost your title. I never came out and started demanding title shots, demanding chances to steal someone else's #1 contender spot. But here you are, Mr. Ego. "Well, hell, son, I gotta get the title back. Gotta get my heat back." Well, what about my heat, Steve? What about my title? I had the title longer than you did. And when I lost it, I didn't go trying to steal your number one contendership. I got into the King of the Ring tournament, and I earned it. So I say no, Steve. No, man. I get the shot at vengeance. And you know what? Hell, if I come away WWE champion, then you know what? You're the first guy to get a title shot. Be it at SummerSlam, be it on Raw, be it on SmackDown, hell, being out in the parking lot. I don't care. You would be the one to get the first shot. But that wasn't good enough. So vengeance, one-on-one with The Rock. Oh, until Stone Cold Steve Austin shows up. Shocker of shockers. And then he's not he's not just willing to impose his will against both The Rock and I. No, it becomes a goddamn 2-on-1 handicap match. How fair is that? So then after getting beat down by both The Rock and Austin on the outside, I can't overcome people's elbow, and I lose the match at Vengeance. I get screwed again. So hell, I should get another shot, right? But no. No more shots to be given. Why did you do what you did, HuskyDork? I did it for myself. For once, I thought about myself. Because it seems like that's the only thing that happens around here, is people thinking about themselves and putting themselves in front of others. So why not do it for me? Am I a bad guy for doing it? No. But you all think I am. And you know what? That's fine. Because while you idiots in the crowd boo me, you'll be booing me as I hold up the WWE Championship. Because I'm the guy that Vince McMahon and Ric Flair want. For once, it's finally nice to feel wanted. So y'all can stick it. Because whether you like it or not, this Husky Villain is becoming WWE Champion again, son.
And wow, here we go, straight, fresh off of their alliance. On Raw, we got Ric Flair and we got Vince McMahon. Can you comprehend our power? Nope. This is the difference between winners and losers. We are the kids of the world! I was going for a Leo DiCaprio thing there. It didn't really work. I'm sorry. Right? Flair, do you have a moment? Wait a minute, are they gonna kiss? Come on, man. Can you save it for backstage with Pat Patterson? Want to introduce you to someone. What? A person who taught me what love is all about. Linda? Really? Or is it Mike McGurk? I would like to see. Stephanie is back. Stephanie has returned to join in with ownership. Steph McMahon gonna join this alliance of McMahon and Flair. Will make things more chaotic.
We welcome you here live from WWE Raw.
For some reason, they got me booked in the 6-man tag, teaming up with DDP and Maven against Jericho, who's got like Lance Storm and like Rhino or something like that. I don't know why Jericho and I are being teamed up with Jobber Deluxes. It doesn't make any sense. So I need to make some sort of change to the card maybe. Let's go ahead, let's find out what happens on Monday Night Raw. Vince is in the ring, fresh off of introducing back his daughter Stephanie to the fold to join him and Ric Flair. We have sole ownership of the WWE, but I don't think you understand what that entails. In other words, all championship belts are ours. Are they vacating the titles? But as I am a generous man, I will give even losers a chance. You can have a title shot against HuskyDork, the champion. Okay? He's forcing them to have a title match. So I have a European title defense tonight? Alright.
And the opponent, the WWE European Champion, Big Daddy.
Alright, BOOYAH Jones getting his first shot at WWE Gold, going up against yours truly, European title defense to open up Monday Night Raw. Belly-to-belly suplex by the Husky Villain. Ooh, but BOOYAH Jones tried to come back with a counter. Doesn't work. 2. No, man, almost had BOOYAH Jones. BOOYAH Jones counters with a DDT and then gets a good fist in. And now an armbar by BOOYAH. BOOYAH loves crying. He loves watching soap operas. Also favorite movie Beaches, starring Bette Midler. 2. Oh, almost a 3 count on BOOYAH Jones. BOOYAH Jones now. Vertical suplex. Oh, wow. What a submission maneuver. And another armbar trying for it. Husky was countering. HuskyDork is getting challenged big time here by BOOYAH Jones. Oh, throat draped across the bottom rope. BOOYAH Jones is hurting and HuskyDork is revving up. DDT to BOOYAH. Gonna go for a cover here if he can. No, he doesn't go for a cover because the controller won't listen. Oh my, now some counter moves, and this could be it. Submission maneuver to HuskyDork. Sensuous back rake, more sensuous back rakes. How about you suplexing? Not gonna happen. DDT. Go for a pin. 1, 2. No, no way on BOOYAH. And here we go. He's got a finisher in hand. Fist drop. Can't go for his finisher. Won't let him go for his finisher. German or belly-to-belly suplex with a bridge.
No, I can't believe it.
Won't let him go for his finisher. Unbelievable. And finally, TBD. On BOOYAH Jones, this should be it. Fuck this game. And HuskyDork extremely happy to still be the European champion, but he wants bigger gold than this. He wants the WWE title.
Welcome to SmackDown. I'm Jim Ross, your host at ringside, along with Jerry the King Lawler. Listen to this crowd.
They're kind of sort of excited. Listen, I'm tired of all this tag team bullshit. I want a fair shot at the WWE Championship. Damn it, I'm going to ask for it now. Alright, it's myself and Triple H against Jericho and BOOYAH JONES. Main event? No, actually not the main event. It's the semi-main event here on SmackDown. Nice counter by Jericho. These two were supposed to face at WrestleMania until Hollywood Hulk Hogan got into the mix and took away Jericho's title shot. Jericho won the Royal Rumble on the same night that HuskyDork won the WWE title. And Jericho is crushing it right now on Big Husky. And a big clubber and a fist drop. He's going to tag in the Gimme. And Jericho taking it to the Gimme. Jericho, big spine buster. Meanwhile, BOOYAH JONES just kind of sitting back, biding his time. As is your Husky Villain. And a drop kick from Jericho, and he thinks he's Arn Anderson. So now Benoit will come in, as will HuskyDork. I didn't even see. Oh shit! Earl Hebner backdrop to Triple H. What the fuck is this? Even the ref getting some wrestling moves in. Uh-oh. Oh, BOOYAH JONES. Oh, are you going to give me a backdrop, Earl Hebner? You know what, Earl? Fuck you. Hebner, you ass dick. I'm just making up. I'm just make up insults right now. Triple H just kind of standing there with Benoit. I guess that's what he likes to do. Triple H did not tap to the BOOYAH JONES crossface. Two. No. BOOYAH almost had the pin on Triple H. BOOYAH with a DDT. Now BOOYAH trying to go for that armbar. Triple H had the counter there for a second, but did not work. And now here comes... Oh! Triple H has both men down. And the Wendy Richter scale to Chris Jericho. Coming off the rope. Get out of the way, Earl Hebner.
He can do whatever he wants.
And now even the announcers are talking over one another. They're so excited. We got double team.
Well, this crowd certainly does not have too many.
And now it's a double team on Jericho. And they're going to hurt Jericho as much as possible. Yeah, what do you think about that? And now HuskyDork going back to his corner. Arm drag by Jericho.
Because he is the game.
And a back suplex by Jericho. Ooh, nice counter by Triple H to Jericho. And then a spinning wheel kick by Jericho. And now Benoit. BOOYAH, excuse me, pardon my language. BOOYAH
famous arena.
The French call him Benoit, but he's actually Booyah. And Jericho looking for some kicks. He's just in a soccer kind of mood. As Triple H delivers to Jericho. 1, 2, 3. No, he got a shoulder up before 3. Oh, well. Oh, wow. BOOYAH Jones looking in the corner while Triple H and HuskyDork lay out Jericho. Did HuskyDork sell his soul? He sure did. And he's getting help from Triple H. This is a dastardly duo that could wreak havoc all over the WWE. A newfound alliance that could easily destroy. Could we be seeing a reemergence, if you will, of the two-man power trip, HuskyDork and Triple H? Could they align themselves with one another and take over WWE for Vince and Rick and just destroy all the superstars? It's a very real possibility that could happen. SummerSlam's coming up, but we're going to cover that one next time in episode 26. Again, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.